Hi, shalom, and welcome back to Who Knew It Was Jewish? We are on episode 148, and today's topic is the giving tree. Sheldon Allen Silverstein was born to Jewish parents in Chicago, Illinois on September 25th, 1930. Silverstein began drawing at 7 years old by tracing the works of Al Capp, who was also an American cartoonist and also Jewish. Silverstein was first published in the Roosevelt Torch, a student newspaper at Roosevelt University, where he studied English after leaving the Art Institute. During his time in the military, his cartoons were published in Pacific Stars and Stripes, where he had originally been assigned to do layouts and paste-ups. His first book, Take 10, a complication of his military Take 10 cartoon series, was published by Pacific Stars and Stripes in 1955. After returning to Chicago, Silverstein began submitting cartoons to magazines while also selling hot dogs at Chicago ballparks. His cartoons began appearing in Look, Sports Illustrated, and This Week. Mass market paperback readers across America were introduced to Silverstein in 1956 when Take 10 was reprinted by Ballantine Books as Grab Your Socks. In 1957, Silverstein became one of the leading cartoonists in Playboy, which sent him around the world to create an illustrated travel journal with reports from far-flung locals. During the 1950s and 60s, he produced 23 installments called Shel Silverstein Visits as a feature for Playboy. Silverstein studied briefly at Chicago College of Performing Arts at Roosevelt University. His musical output included a large catalog of songs. A number of them were hits for other artists such as Loretta Lynn, Johnny Cash, and Chris Christopherson. Silverstein composed original music for several films and displayed a music versatility in these projects, playing guitar, piano, and even trombone. Silverstein had only sold one children's book, Lafcadio, the Lion Who Shot Back, before writing and trying to sell The Giving Tree. He actually had difficulty finding a publisher for The Giving Tree. An editor, Simon and Schuster, rejected the book's manuscript because he felt it was too sad for children and too simple for adults. Harper and Row published a small first edition of the book, consisting of only 5,000 to about 7,500 copies in 1964. The classic children's book is about a tree that selflessly gives everything it has, apples, branches, and trunk, to a boy as he grows from childhood to old age, leaving that tree as a stump which he uses to rest, and the tree is happy, though the ending is often interpreted as poignant or sad. Silverstein dedicated the book to an ex-girlfriend of his, and though The Giving Tree is what shot Silverstein into popularity and notoriety, it was actually not one of his favorite creations. His first book, as well as Uncle Shelby's ABZ and A Giraffe and a Half, were his most cherished. Silverstein believed that written books needed to be read on paper, with specific paper for the particular work. He usually would not allow his poems and stories to be published unless he could choose the type, the size, the color, the shape, and quality of the paper. Being a book collector himself, he took it very seriously, the feel of the paper, the look of the book and fonts, and the binding. Most of his books did not have paperback editions because he did not want his work to be diminished in any way. Silverstein's estate continues actually to control copyright permissions on his work. Silverstein was also well known for his self-illustrated poetry volumes, Where the Sidewalk Ends, A Light in the Attic, Falling Up, and Everything on It. As of 2001, over 5 million copies of The Giving Tree had been sold, placing his 14th on the list of hardcover, all-time best-selling children's books from Publishers Weekly. By 2011, 8.5 million copies of the book had been sold, and as of 2025, it has actually sold over 14.5 million copies. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode. Certainly hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to tune in next Friday for a new episode. And of course, don't forget, we have merch. So if you would like to support Who Knew It Was Jewish, please visit whoknewitwasjewish.threadless.com. Visit any of the Who Knew It Was Jewish social media platforms or any of my personal social media platforms to get the link. It is provided also wherever you are watching or seeing this. We have some terrific apparel and some wonderful accessories for you to check out to support the series and podcast. And I will see you all next Friday. Bye.